Did you just finish building a sweet gaming rig only to have this happen to you? Not to worry, because your CD Key has you covered with Windows 10 Pro licenses for under $15. And if you head over there right now, you could save 20% off with my code JPD20 at checkout. You'll receive your key within seconds, and then just click the start button and type activate to find the Windows activation screen, and all you got to do then is paste your code in. For more info as well as that coupon code, be sure to check out the links down in the description below. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joker here, and I hope you're all having a great quarantined weekend thus far. Today, I just need to bring you a quick news topic that I came across this morning and I found to be absolutely hilarious, because it looks like Bethesda has actually cracked its own game, Doom Eternal, which released yesterday. I've been playing it thus far. I got about 3 hours logged into the game, really enjoying it quite a bit. It's pretty much the same as Doom 2016 in a lot of ways, but it's also added a lot of new elements, which make the game kind of a little bit more challenging in some ways, and just a hell of a lot of fun to play. And I can't really recommend the game enough. It's definitely worth the full $60 if you want to go out and pick it up, or if you can find it on a key store somewhere. I did see some keys for like Europe that were like around $40 US, 31 British pounds. But here in the States, I haven't really been able to find any deals like that. But yeah, for $60, you're getting, a really good single player experience. There is a multiplayer element to it, but I think most people are probably going to be picking this game up if they do for the single player. But yeah, if for whatever reason you decide not to pay for it, the game has actually already been cracked in less than 24 hours. Actually, in less than just a few hours. This is already over on crackwatch right now, reported to be completely cracked. And the reason behind it is because Bethesda has done an oopsie. They've done it again. They did the same thing last year with Rage 2, where they basically accidentally left a Denuvo DRM free executable in the game files, which basically makes the game playable without having to go through the Denuvo DRM, and the cracking community has already been able to completely crack the game. So yeah, if you're one of those dirty pirates out there, you can already play this game for completely free, so you don't even need to worry about waiting for a sale, because it's already been cracked, and it is completely the fault of Bethesda and Bethesda alone. And as I said, this already happened last year with Rage 2. They did the same exact thing, where they accidentally left in a .exe file, which was Denuvo DRM free, which is obviously a highly controversial form of digital rights management, or DRM, and the community rejoiced at that. And then just a few days later, the Denuvo DRM was completely removed from Rage 2. So I have no qualms about theorizing that we'll probably see a very similar situation happen here with Doom Eternal, which for people that are highly against things like Denuvo DRM, that's probably going to be a good thing and music to your ears, as we'll probably have a DRM-free version of the Steam copy of the game, although obviously the cracked version is already DRM-free, but the Steam version will probably be DRM-free in the very near future as well. Now, they do say that Bethesda did quickly patch this yesterday, so I've not been able to actually locate this file myself, which crackers were saying that it was about a 67 megabyte file, which sounds about right for a normal executable that does not have Denuvo DRM, while the DRM version of the executable was around 370 megabytes, which is pretty typical. The larger the executable, it usually probably has some form of DRM in there, and we've seen them in the past year or so get even bigger than that, up to like 700 megabytes. So it could take up quite a bit of space on your storage drive, but the non-Denuvo version is quite a bit smaller, so that's how the crackers were able to notice that they had a Denuvo free version of the game, which just basically launched it and was able to work immediately. So do I feel sorry for Bethesda for doing this? No, not really. I mean, honestly, Bethesda has done some pretty shady shenanigans over the past couple years with things like Fallout 76 and all of that. And even though I really do enjoy the games put out by id, titles like Doom and the Wolfenstein series and all of that, they do some really quality titles. As far as Bethesda as a publisher is concerned, I really don't have any sympathy for them whatsoever. And I really guess the best thing to come out of this, obviously if you're a pirate, it's a great thing, as you can already be playing the game. But really, I think the best thing about this is that we'll probably get a non-DRM version in just a couple of days' time. That's at least my theory, as we've seen do things like this in the past. Even on the Doom 2016 version, they did eventually remove the DRM from that because they basically said that it had basically done its job, and they didn't feel a need to go ahead and leave it in there any longer, as they were just trying to sort of curb early piracy on the game shortly after its first came out, so they can kind of get some of those initial sales. But yeah, but this time around, I don't think that's really going to be the case, because people that were going to pirate it are probably going to pirate it anyway. So yeah, if you're a pirate, then yeah, it's out there now. You can find it extremely easily. Obviously, I'm not going to link to it down in the description or anything like that, but you can find it quite easily on either your private trackers. Hopefully, you're using a private tracker or news groups or something along those lines. Don't be using LimeWire. I don't know if you can even use LimeWire anymore, but don't use LimeWire or Kazaa. Just stay away from those if they're even still around. But yeah, that's really all I've got for you guys today on this brief Saturday news topic. I hope you guys enjoyed this one or found it informative in some way. If you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on it. Subscribe if you're not already. Ring the notification bell. Leave a comment. I mean, if you've been following over the past few days, you know I've been having trouble with getting views on a lot of these videos, where YouTube is pretty much hiding my channel right now. So yeah, I appreciate any engagement you can possibly put on this video. So like I said, like it, comment, share it if you possibly can on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, you name it, forums, just whatever you can do. I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and enjoy the rest of my weekend. I hope you guys do the same as well, and hopefully you can play some Doom Eternal, and maybe very soon without Denuvo DRM sitting on its back. So I'm going to go, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.